news and information that will help you on today.
Yep.
Turn it up and make it really loud, and let your friends know we're on it, what we're all about. Wake up St. Louis. Oh, wake up St. Louis.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I'm trying. Good morning. And I want to say, hold up, y'all. I'm having a. Is that me? Hold up. I'm turning the volume down. That is I. Want to say good morning and welcome to Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. I am so happy to be here. The fly flying around the studio.
It is all right.
Alvin is here, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
And he's here on time.
Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can't hear me? Turn your volume up right there.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
You hear it?
Oh, yeah. That feeling. Oh, yeah. I like hearing myself.
All right.
I like the way I sound. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad to be here. I don't even know what to say. I am Levi 2 King. I am. Oh, come on.
What?
I am fat up. Hey, baby, shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
Dr. Albert Quinn waiting on Levi 2 King to come up with his saying.
It's your boy, Rob Woody. It's your uncle, your cousin, your friend.
It's your uncle, your cousin, your friend.
No, Kirk
Rob
Franklin
Woody.
is my uncle, my cousin, my friend, and my family.
It's your other cousin.
You think drumming has gone too far? You ain't seen nothing
Boy,
yet.
you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, man, this is a beautiful day that the Lord has made. I am rejoicing. I am glad in it. I am so excited to see a brand new day that I've never seen before. A day that I've never forgiven Rob for just being a jerk before.
Somebody got to be one. Look at your neighbor. What's up, Jesse Prather? What up, though?
Oh, man. Okay, who we got on? Lady Lillian Blair. I'm going to start with YouTube this morning. Good morning to you. Evangelist Margaret Peggy Brown. Good morning to you. Representing GAB Fact. Elton Allen Butter. What's up, Butter? All the way in one of them Texases. Good morning to you, man. Let me see. Who else we got this morning? Miss Angie. Miss Angela. What did we say we're supposed to call her? Angel, I think. Miss Sharangelia McLean. I can't ever say her name. I'm so sorry. Angel, I think. Right? I just spent 30 seconds just messing the name up. Paulette. Fancy P. Paulette Edwards, good morning.
Somebody saying Rob and Alvin are frozen.
They're frozen? Let me see.
Frozen.
What up,
Y'all want me to dance? I'll dance.
Regina Holloway.
Let it go.
Ferguson is in the building.
Oh, they are frozen.
Ferguson is in the building. The 63135 is in the building.
Y'all are frozen.
Jen is in the house. Don't care about Ferguson. Jen is in the house. You know what I'm saying?
63135 is in the building.
63136. We had River Rolls. We in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working on this. Let me see.
Jennings used to come over and try to steal from us.
That's because we was in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had for that.
Let me try something here. Y'all keep on talking.
We're gonna keep talking here. The cameras ain't working, so y'all can hear
What
us.
up, Rolly?
And since you can hear me, I like to talk about the surprise appreciation service that I've been talking about since the service.
Chrissy Ransom.
Yeah, y'all keep
Brenda
speaking.
Rome.
This dude talking about
Corn Robinson.
There we go. I think we back, y'all. Did they freeze again? Y'all froze again. Oh, there you go.
Am I dancing?
There we go.
Can you see me?
I think they're
Deborah
on, y'all.
Collins, good morning.
Am I still?
Craig Edwards, good morning.
Am I?
Miss Kimberly Moore Saddlefield, good morning.
Danny Buchanan, good morning.
Danny B, my cousin.
Good morning to my wife,
Mark
Dewana
Anthony,
King.
good morning.
Good morning to my wife. Don't be talking about no Mark Anthony with my wife's name.
Who was that?
Good morning to my wife, Dewana King.
Good morning, Joy Woody.
Hey, D.
My wife. Say something. Say something.
I did. The one and only Reverend Elder Anthony Wiggins, good morning. Let me make sure y'all not frozen anymore. Let me see. Uh-oh, wrong button. Y'all frozen again. You know what? Let me try something. Here, hold on. Keep talking.
That's because Alvin's here early. The system doesn't know what to do.
Oh,
It's confused.
This time I'm going to leave the screen up. That might be what's freezing it. Y'all know we had a flood here on this week.
So we're trying to get it all together.
We're working through.
It doesn't understand, recognizes Alvin's face, that camera.
That's what I'm talking about. My consistency, I'm going to keep dancing.
Your what?
Now it says device is not available.
Okay, it should come back. I see it back on my side.
Now it's back.
Camera looking at Alvin talking about some.
All the haters in the building this morning.
Sean Tate, my bro. Good morning. I think he's out of town this morning. Miss Rashonda Davis, is that a girl on the bass? Miss Myrtle Lofton, good morning to you. Valencia Branch, the one and only. Alvin, I'm shocked you didn't speak to her first.
I just now getting on Facebook here.
Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to leave this.
Good morning, everybody.
I
ain't going to speak to one person. I'm speaking to everybody. Good morning.
Jesse Prather represents Solomon's Temple Church, 5569 Page, Bishop and Lady Linda Holloway. Valencia said Alvin is early. Jesse say, what up, Rob Woody? Valencia said, good morning, y'all. Hernandez says, good morning, folks. Is the PK? Is the PK? I can't.
What?
What is going on with me this morning?
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
It's the PK. Let me see who else we got. Miss Kimberly Person Thames. Good morning to you on this morning. Brother Two Major for you. Good morning. The one and only. She's here.
Come on, put them hands together.
Philip Butler the third. What's going? What's good, man?
Philip Butler representing the Kansas City area. Speaking of Kansas City, I told Erna I was gonna say this. So Erna, if you get mad, I'm sorry. I warned you. Erna called me. She was so excited this week. You know why? Because Erna had an engagement out of town.
She had a funeral out of town?
A funeral, yes. You got it right, Alvin. Good job,
That's when you know you big time.
You get called to sing for funerals out of town. She did her little road trip to go out of town for a funeral. Sorry, Erna, I had to tell it. Let me see.
Good morning, Tish White. She says, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his name. I just love my radio fam.
Oh, yeah. Good morning to you.
We love you, too.
Good morning to you, Elder Tish White. Good morning. Stephen Ward, my god brother. Good morning. He says, everyone chilling in Atlanta, about to head back to Alabama, and Alvin is on time. Somebody asked, was Rob awake? They didn't know the screen was frozen. Looks like every time I shut my little thing down here, it makes the screen freeze. So I'll leave that alone for today. Fonzito Harry, my bro, says, what's up, fam? Fonzo, I called you back last night. It went straight to voicemail. But anyway, let's keep moving on. Regina Holloway, good morning. Did you already say good morning,
I
Regina?
did.
Okay.
Jackie is looking for a church to go to in Greenville, South Carolina.
Who is?
Jackie Olden.
Miss Jackie M. Olden. If anybody knows of a church in Greenville, North Carolina? South Carolina. Greenville, South Carolina. Put it up right now.
You can go to any Baptist church and be satisfied.
Any church of
That's
God
just
in Christ
me.
will do
Any
you.
Baptist church you go to, you're going to have a good time in the name of Jesus.
Kojic church
Now,
will
you
do
go
you.
to the Kojic church, bring you Wally.
No, it ain't going to be in the name of Jesus. It's going to be in the name of the Father, Son,
right.
and the Holy Ghost. All right.
Radio, the way it should be. On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Hey, Ralph, do me a favor, man.
Speaking of them Baptists.
Put me an email and give me that old school.
Not Jesse, but the song. Alvin, this is for you.
He tuned his guitar for this.
Come by here.
Here we go. My bro, Jesse Prather, committed to Christ. Come by here. Get us going. This is a slow shout for you, Amos. Slow dance. Not a slow dance, but slow shout.
Trey, turn that track up a little bit more. Come by here, dear Lord.
Light skin is me, Craig Edwards.
Come by here, dear Lord. Yeah. Come by here, dear Lord. And I'm singing.
Greg Haynes, happy guitar. Good morning, Elder Haynes.
Somebody needs you, Jesus. Somebody needs you, Jesus.
Corn Robinson Jr., this is Jamel Rainier, y'all.
Make it by myself. Oh,
Victor Jordan says, good morning, representing Bishop Larry O. Jones, First Lady Nina Jones. Great grace. Miss Chiquita Sumner, good morning.
somebody needs you, Jesus.
Miss Brenda Roan, good morning. My sister, Chrissy Ransom. It's about to get good, boy. Come on.
Come by here.
He said Jassy. I know. Jassy. Jassie.
Yeah.
Miss Penny Brown, good morning.
Come by here, dear Lord. and I'm singing, and I'm crying.
Regina Holloway said, too, the recording was awesome. I had to just fade it all down just to say that. Thank you, Regina.
What recording?
Your mama.
Say, oh Lord, yeah, come by here.
Woo, there it is, album. Miss Denise Jackson, good morning.
To come and see about us, even if you don't stay long, or for a little while, or just rest on us.
Erna said, Alvin Quinn, she loves your consistency. What consistency? He about as consistent as concrete.
Concrete's pretty consistent.
Man, please. Pastor Myra Gummersheimer, good morning. Where's our secretary this morning? Somebody tag Marla Smith for me, please.
I agree with you, Fancy.
Good morning, Rich Thrasher. Good morning. Lady Stevens is in the house this morning. I got to see her last night. Good morning. Kimberly Jones Hancock, her husband, and all those kids. Good morning. Bro Troy Donaldson, good morning to you. Jahan. Bro Ronald Hike. Brother Ronald McDonald. The one and only Elder Minister, Reverend Elder Sam Mack. Good morning.
Hospital bed, I was down and out. Oh, Lord, you came and touched me. And I said, Lord.
Fonzo said, "Two showed all you chumps. He's
You don't need to read that.
The B3 boss.
No need to read that.
He said a few weeks ago. That was 7 days ago. Get it right when you praise him. Lord, forgive me. Larry Lee the second. The one and only Lady Shea Baby, Sister Sharon Lockett. Good morning. Elder Tish White says, "Oh wow, Charlene Gardner CD project was so anointed and truly an awesome worship experience. Thank you too for being a part of it." Absolutely. Brother Justin Gilmore, we shouting Amos, we dancing. My cousin, Mama Jacqueline Jamie Stokes, good morning. Miss Jiminy Farmer, good morning. I bet you I said that right. Man, I need to keep that going. That was good right there. That's the one and only, y'all. Jassy.
Half the song.
What's your mama telling me I do? Jassy Prather, Committed to Christ, featuring Jamel Rayner.
Hey, Rob, really listen to the bass on his background music.
Oh, man.
Really listen to it. Oh, man, listen to it.
Hey,
Why
y'all,
we all got echo, man.
We got testing.
Reverb.
Ain't no echo here. I want to thank, let me see, we got a couple of donations here this morning. I want to say thank you. See who we got in the house this morning.
Who we got?
We have, where is it? Where is it? Where did it go, y'all? Where did it go? There it is. Miss Kimberly Thames, thank you so much for your donation. Miss Penny, Lady Claudia P. Brown, good morning, and thank you for your donation. Y'all, I promise y'all, we use those donations, especially this week. We had an incredible flood here in the city. When I say incredible, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. That's what the term incredible means for y'all who keep saying God is incredible. But anyway, it was unbelievable. Well, except for it means it can't be validated. But this flood could be validated. So it was unreal. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who has donated this week. People, man, so many people came by to help. It's been crazy. Had a friend of mine who heard we had a flood, and he came in and bought all new power strips for the entire city.
That you don't know how to work.
They are so high tech. You can't just plug plugs up and turn them on. It's got this button, and you got to do this, and then you plug this in this socket, and it turns on the rest, and it deactivates. It's so many, y'all. But he brought us, and he literally went to 2 stores and bought them out of stock just to make sure we had power restored here. So, man, things like that, that's amazing. Let me see. Who else? Pastor Tina Grimes, good morning on this beautiful Sunday morning. The one and only Evangelist Stacy Watts Coleman, good morning to you. I didn't see you last week at the recording. Was she at the recording, y'all? I didn't see her.
I didn't see her.
I didn't see her either. I'm just going to put her out there live on the radio. There she go, Marla Smith. The secretary's in the house, y'all.
She said I overslept and Alvin beat me to the show.
Beat you to the show. Beat you to the show. Did your pastor know you said dang?
Well, you apostolic.
You apostolic. You can't say dang. You know that's a cuss word in apostolic talk right there now. All right. Well, I got slapped in the mouth if I ever said that growing up. All right, y'all. We're going to pay some bills real quick. We have spoken to everybody. It is 7:57 a.m. in the St. Louis, Missouri area. You're listening to the vocal stylings of my brother, Corenzo Corey Ivy in the background. But currently right now it's 64 degrees. High today will be, he does, 81 degrees.
Was amazing.
Around 2 p.m. The low tonight will be 55. The forecast says fair. I don't ever remember seeing where it just says fair on my forecast. So I don't really know what that means. Does anybody else know what that means? Fair?
Fair skies?
It just said fair. It said forecast fair.
Nah,
I've never seen that.
I saw fair skies. I don't know
What did y'all see driving in this morning? What about highways? Any closures?
Well, Hall Street is closed going into Riverview and Hall Street where it meet. They got the flood walled up.
Oh.
Yeah, water's high.
So know before you go, Hall Street is closed if you're coming from North County most of the time people take Hall Street and they cross over to 70, right?
Yeah, but just if you're coming from like 270 to where Hall Street intersects with Riverview, it's closed because of the floodgates are up.
Sister Yvette Moore, good morning. My big sister, my older sister, Lady Deborah.
Now you can still do 100 down Hall Street. You good.
Any word on the Martin Luther King Bridge? Somebody, please read the news and tell us. Let us know. I'm so tired.
Did they repave Hall Street?
And they still drag.
I went 100 down that.
Man, I know. And they still racing though. That's the crazy thing.
Every weekend.
They still drag racing down there.
Dumb stuff.
Oh no, that won't start.
What about the news on the JB Bridge? Is it fully open yet?
I used to do it.
Did you? Is the JB Bridge fully open yet?
No, still 2 lanes on that one side.
Still 2 lanes. So know before you go, hey, hello, Houston, Texas. Good morning to Kingdom Church Radio. We's on y'all in Houston, Texas, and we glad about it. We are glad about it. So good morning to Houston. Feel so sorry for you all. Your team got knocked out the playoffs a few weeks ago. How does it feel to watch Golden State in the finals? Anyway, yeah, that's that. Wake Up St. Louis.
That was shade.
Wake Up St. Louis is powered by MeTooMusic's The Voice, 24/7 online station giving a voice to St. Louis area gospel. Hold on, I got to tell y'all something real quick. So, of course, y'all know we had the flood on last week. Water was super high. Water was like 3 inches high. Dirt cheap as... I'm not reading that on here. I'm not... Let me play this.
The views expressed in this program are not necessarily...
You see the album?
That is funny.
Who said it?
Zito.
Oh, that's what fair means. The light skin is me. My brother, Minister Craig Edwards, said it means partly cloudy and no rain. I'm glad there's no rain. But so we had the flood this week, right? I'm gonna make so many mentions of that. But let me tell y'all, the MeTooMusic City, we had our own 3 Hebrew boy in the fiery furnace experience this week because the water was literally, can y'all see me? The water was deep, y'all. Like it came up to our ankles. And the craziest thing in the world was that the voice never stopped streaming. What are these things? The power strips on the floor were submerged completely. Water went at least 1.5 inches over the power strips. They were submerged, but the radio station never shut down. So yeah, that just Jassy, write me a song. We already got one about when in furnace and don't smell like smoke, but write me something about being underwater and I can't think, but y'all do that. But
Hey,
the
too.
Lord is good. Yeah, go ahead.
That Craig Edwards can show dance, can't he?
When he dance,
Craig Edwards.
when you see
Come
him
on,
dance,
man.
just dance. Period.
Somebody dance with that Craig Edwards.
I bet you dancing right now.
Yeah. Get it, Craig.
I
Get it,
bet you
Craig.
dancing right now. The one and only minister, elder, pastor Craig
Get it,
Edwards
Craig.
was tearing that dance floor up last weekend.
Craig
weekend before last.
Craig and them.
Anyway, we paying some bills, y'all. I am
Fatter. Hey, baby, shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
He's Alvin Quinn. I'm
He's
Rob
Alvin
Woody.
Quinn. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
Dr.
man.
Alvin
What are you
Quinn here
doing?
looking at my phone, replying to folks.
We paying some bills, y'all.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
New 80s, 90s throwback single, One More Chance. One More Chance. By soulful crooner and MeTooMusic artist Justin Shaw. Justin Shaw. Download it today at The Source at MeTooMusic.com/The Source. That's METOMusic.com/The Source. Justin Shaw, One More Chance. Available now.
Good morning, everybody. This is Craig
And Tony Towns of C Note Entertainment.
and you're listening to
Wake up, St. Louis.
with Levi, Don, Rob, and Alvin.
Giving you something to move to.
Something about it. He's my healer. My way.
On Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
The inspirational thought of the week is integrity is the most valuable and respected quality of leadership. Always keep your word. Integrity is the most valuable and respected quality of leadership. Always keep your word. Brian Tracy, happy Sunday. Speaking of leadership, last night I was at the Worship Summit 2019, where they put me on program to have me come in and be on the panel. Who, me? They put me on who put me on program? There is like a little delay going on the computer.
Anymore.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You know why? No, I'm about to come back to that. Hold on. Talk for a minute.
Go ahead, Rob. You talk. We're going to give this moment to you. Say what you want to say.
No, you're already talking, so go ahead.
I'm giving it to you. This moment belongs to you. What do you want to say?
Double things playing. That's what was happening.
Say what?
There it is. It's fixed now. There we go. We're working out kinks. So, Pamela Duncan, my cousin, good morning. So, last night we were at the Worship Summit 2019, and Darius Chapman, my cousin. It was really good, y'all. You had Pastor Raphael Dorton. You had Pastor Mickey King. You had Pastor Michael A. Lampkin. You had Elder Timothy Price. You had Darrell Lester. You had Pastor Tammy Dees. And then you had the one and only myself, Levi 2 King. Put on by... you just gonna laugh loud in the mic, man? What's going on? You had Dorian Nemore, who put this on, sponsored this, along with Temple Church of Christ, Pastor Ron Stevens. And it was a wonderful event, y'all. They talked about some good. They got it. Timothy Price. Man, y'all got to hear this. Rob, you got to hear this. Alvin, you got to hear this. The elder Timothy Price, his topic for the panel discussion was relationship between it said God and pastor, but what it was supposed to be was relationship between the musician and the pastor as it relates to God. And Tim started to break down about how he's messed up so many things in his past. I mean, Tim went there. He talked about how he messed up so much stuff in his past because he had an unhealthy relationship with a lot of the pastors he served under, and that most of his worst habits he learned directly from the pastor. So then he talks about how it trickled down throughout and came through his adult years and caused a lot of his patterns because he saw pastors doing things he thought it was all right, got him in trouble, those kind of, and he said one of the things was because he said he had father issues. He didn't grow up with his father, so every pastor most pastors he played under, he wanted to see them as dad or father, and he formed this unhealthy relationship with them, and he said it just totally ruined the first half pretty much of his life. But man, I literally almost teared up because I know Tim since we was kids, and it got heavy in there, man, for a minute, man. It got super deep in there. I was about to say my past. It is my past. I'm tripping. My pops, the one and only Dr. Levi King Sr. says, I am here. Good morning to my My father.
He on the YouTube side.
On the YouTube side. My auntie Diane, Patricia Hall Singleton, good morning to you as well. But yeah, Tim got deep there for a minute, man. It got really, really heavy. So
Is this a 4-day thing or just
it's like a 4-day
thing?
Yeah. It started Friday. Did it start Friday? Or did it
the
start
30th?
Saturday?
I thought Thursday.
So it started Friday. It started Thursday?
I think it's the 30th through the.
So if that's the case, then it's like a 5 or 6 day thing.
Damn, like a concert Tuesday or something.
The concert today. Tuesday is a worship, like a worship service, and tomorrow is prayer night, a global prayer or community prayer or something like that. But Crystal Chrissy Ransom says good. She says morning, Daddy. Talking to Pop. But yeah, I missed Don this morning too. He's.
Well, she said
out with that pagan game.
She said Donald Rice, Donnie, I mash you this morning.
The views expressed in this program are not necessarily.
That's what Erna said.
I said. No, it says I miss. I
No,
see it.
go back.
No,
Go back.
She corrected it.
Yeah. But
Well, why you gotta read this? See, that's what people do,
because
man.
it was funny.
No, man. That's what people do. They hold you to your past.
I read what's funny.
Don't the scripture say, forgetting those things which are behind?
Oh, he done got all.
Well, the
he done
next
got all.
time-
He done got all holy.
You are. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, what we got coming? What we got? Speaking of Erna, this is some music, y'all. I don't think y'all have heard yet. If you haven't gotten her EP, this is "I Won't Let Go," track number 1, written by Rob Woody, Erna French, Scooter V, Scooter Lamont. I mean, yours truly, and Alvin just played bass. That's it. Erna French, "I Won't Let Go," right here on Wake Up St. Louis.
Bless the Lord. There have been times in my life I couldn't see the light of day.
Have you all shared the show yet? Everybody, please take a minute and share the show. Push the like buttons, the heart buttons, everything. Love. Let everybody know we're on, y'all. Share and put a caption in there so they'll pay attention.
Bring me out. I made up my mind. I won't let go. If you just trust Him, He will do the same for you. He has a plan for your life, written out just for you. The Lord is.
Erna said Dr. Levi R. King Sr. pulled out his good singing chops last Sunday. Yes, he did, she says. Absolutely. Leah West, good morning. My brother and my friend, Pastor David Hawkins, good morning. Miss Nett Long, good morning. Miss Bridget Michelle Harris, good morning. You see Ernest comment. Too late. Don't this make you want to clap like Don this song? Do it, Al. Light skin is me, Craig Edwards is laughing. That's because Donnie is his cousin. He know we know we telling the truth. That is the one and only, y'all.
The dancer.
Turner French. Oh,
Craig the dancer Edwards.
He was getting down.
New nickname, the dancer.
He was getting down. Oh man, they said a do-rag make your head look extra long, Alvin.
It ain't the do-rag.
Okay, all right. Good morning to everybody who wants to start the flaming.
That's Valencia said that. You know that. You know that's Valencia.
I know it's Valencia.
Hey y'all, it is currently 8:12 a.m. In the St. Louis metropolitan area. Currently 64 degrees. High today would be 81 around 2 p.m. Low is 55, and the forecast is fair, which means
it's fair.
Yeah, no rain, mostly cloudy or something like that. I think light skin is me, said my brother. Yeah, don't forget, y'all can definitely donate. We take those donations. I promise you we do. This week we're buying cleanser. We're removing water. We're doing all of that stuff with it. So this was a rough week. This was a rough week around these parts. I want to thank everybody also on behalf of my father, since he's listening on the YouTube side, for coming out and supporting him in the church and the choir on last week. St. Louis, y'all showed up and showed completely out. Bobby Connor, good morning. Y'all showed up, showed completely out. Even in the heat, it was warm in there. It was not warm like that during Sunday morning service. It was hot. And then as soon as church let out and the place got empty, the heat went up. The temperature went up. What?
You mean it got colder inside when everybody left?
No, it got hotter.
Oh, you talking about before the recording?
Before the recording, I looked at the thermostat. I was like, "Why is it so warm in here?" It said 82 degrees in the sanctuary.
Oh, yeah,
that was why the sanctuary was empty. That's before we started. I thought last week was going to be a train wreck and a travesty because so much went down. Me and Alvin left. To come pick the cameras up from the city for the recording. And we get pulled over by the police. We tell you that, Rob? We get pulled over by the police. And the police officer told Alvin, you failed to use your turn signal. Down here, I don't know why they trip off of that. They trip off of things like that, using your turn signal.
But when you got good tags and insurance, won't the Lord make a way?
I'm not putting the Lord in there. When that officer told me that, man, I asked him to repeat himself. I say, officer, would you repeat what you just said? He said he failed to use his turn signal. Man, I looked at Alvin, man, like, dude, you mean to tell me you got me pulled over on the day of the recording for a turn signal.
Even though we was in the turning lane.
You didn't use a signal to get in the turning lane.
Oh, that's what it was.
Or turn. You still got to use a signal to get over.
Hey, I didn't argue.
And what are you doing for your nephews that were following you? You show them how to drive, and then you'll fuss at them if they didn't do it.
I would.
Yes, you would. If they didn't, yes, you would. In God I trust. Coleman, good morning. Representing Greater Paradise. Also today, we're starting our pastoral anniversary. Come on out and support us. God bless. Let me see. Light Skin is me said, I do not know if partly cloudy and rainy is what fair means, but the KMOV weather app says partly cloudy and no rain. Oh, okay. My app, what's that one that comes on the phones?
Weather,
AccuWeather, something like that. It said fair. Okay, my father says, Dr. Levi King says, actually, we discovered after the recording that the furnace was... You got to be kidding me.
The furnace was on?
He said they discovered after the recording that the furnace was on during the entire concert.
Wow.
Well, stop the music. Stop the press. I want my money back. I want my tickets money reimbursed for this. Everybody who bought tickets to the concert, y'all call Dr. Levi King Sr. at 777-9311. And put in a ticket request, a ticket refund request for your tickets that you paid for the concert.
Somebody did that on purpose.
Somebody did.
Trying to sabotage.
I almost said something.
Probably.
So this is the crazy thing. The concert turned out amazing in the heat. Can you imagine if it was cool in there?
And throughout all that heat, Zion was killing them
drums. We would have
drums.
never stopped shouting.
Zion was killing them drums.
The boy did a good job.
He was killing, man.
He did a great job. All right, y'all. What we got coming up
On
next?
the song I was supposed to play. Go ahead.
Here we go. Here it is. On his own blood.
He what? Killing.
Alvin's doing that on purpose.
He is. That's right. You missed it when he said it. He said, Zion, he did this. Zion was killing on these drums.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, let's get some
He
scripture.
was killing them.
It's the scripture of the week.
Oh.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
Proverbs 21:23 says, "Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles."
Proverbs 4:21.
No, sir. 21:23.
Proverbs 21:23.
Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Alvin Quinn.
Wow, Alvin. Absolutely, Alvin. Wow. Let me see.
Did it say Alvin Quinn in the scripture? No, I don't think so. It didn't say Alvin Quinn after that.
Let me set up before I start playing with the Lord. I almost said something. Anyway, man, news and Don is not here.
Marla Smith said the devil turned the heat on.
Yeah, we was just talking about him off air. Yes, he did.
Devil walked back there and let me turn it on. It ain't hot enough.
And then start scratching.
Give him the D.
Right. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I just thought about that.
Come on, man.
Man, you wrong, man.
It's just
That wasn't. Come on, man. You done brought the static into the radio station and everything.
He didn't make you itch, huh?
Right, that's what it is. There we go. Alvin done brought the devil in here. Okay, let's get this going right here.
It's time for news, information, and more right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
All righty, let's see what we got going on. There's a lot happened on yesterday. The Kalante Gavin. No, that's next week. I'm tripping. Okay, so on next Saturday, June the 8th, is the Citywide Gospel Fest, co-sponsored by Alderman Sam Moore. It's joined the. Let me start from the top. Because I just read this flyer all out of order. I literally started in the middle. Join the Michael Latchison Singing Ministry as we host a Citywide Gospel Fest Saturday, June 8th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., co-sponsored by Alderman Sam Moore at Keener Plaza Park, 500 Chestnut, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. For more info, call 314-602-7692. Also, the Amplified Worship Concert, Saturday, June 8th at 6 p.m. So it starts when the Keener Plaza event ends. So y'all have time to make both. Featuring Rodney Douglas Jr., Victory in Progress, Charnel Jones, founder is Kimberly Laurie, and it features This Ain't No Other Worship, Kalante Gavin, the one and only. It's all taking place at Westside Missionary Baptist Church, 4675 Page Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63113. For more information, visit amplifiedworship.org. General admission is $12. VIP is $25. Y'all please be sure to come out. Let me see. Pastor David Hawkins said, I walked into the concert and it was bumping. I went to my car and got my tickets to heaven and sold a few.
That's hilarious.
Can you believe somebody turned the heat on? That's unreal. The one and only Kendall Douglas on this morning. Good morning to you, Kendall Douglas. AWS Music Studio Piano Recital, 5 p.m. next Saturday. Also, that's going to be a busy day in St. Louis. Saturday, June 8th, 2019. Then Sings My Song. Then Sings My Song. Then Sings My Soul. At the New Sunny Mount Baptist Church, 4700 West Florissant, St. Louis, Missouri, 63115. Ms. Anita Watkins Stevens is the director. Also, y'all join my church, Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church, for our 47th church anniversary. Our Love Fellowship Banquet will be on next Saturday at 12 noon. Tickets are $30. Wow. With guest speaker. Well, no, she's not a guest. She's our resident speaker. She's our youth pastor, Pastor Sharice Woods Burrell. But also join us Sunday morning, June 23rd at 9:45 a.m. for our Founders Day service with Bishop Russell L. Freeman. He was in the house last week. He raised the offering. Apostle Connie Cahill on Sunday, June 30th, 9:45 a.m. That's all we got for these next couple weeks. We got something June 29th, but we'll talk about that starting next week. Oh, did I do that? I did
Yes,
that.
you did that.
All right. It is currently 8:21 a.m., y'all. It's time for some new music.
Brand new music now. On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Somebody pass. Somebody tag Tanya Coleman. This is Dance in the Rain. Brand spank new music. Minister April Roby Bell, good morning.
Feeling the wind on my face reminds me that
Brand new music. Tag Tanya Coleman. Janetta, good morning.
Watching the clouds in the sky roll by, I remember.
Jesse said, "Where's the banquet?"
You said that you'll never leave. You're right here beside me, and everything is okay. We're starting.
Oh, we're gonna go back and read Erna's comment right after this song. Yeah, Erna.
So I'll dance in the rain, I won't complain, because without it, how will I grow? I'll dance in the rain, no matter how hard it falls. I know you're still in control, and you'll be there when the sun comes out again. But until then, I'll dance in the rain. In the rain, hearing the sound of the thunder loud, I'm no longer afraid. Willing to face any storm because I know with you I'll be okay. And you'll never leave. You're right here beside me. And no matter what comes my way, tornado or hurricane, I know that you've got me. So I'll dance in the rain, I won't complain, because without it, how will I grow? I'll dance in the rain, no matter how hard it falls. I know you're still in control, and you'll be there when the sun comes out again. But until then, I'll dance in the rain.
Good morning, Lady Juanetta Whittier, First Lady, elect Lady of Emmanuel Temple Church.
It's so when it rains, let it pour. You'll help me weather the storm. Oh, oh, you'll help me weather the storm. I won't complain, because without it, how will I grow? Dance in the rain, no matter how hard it falls. You're still in control, and you'll be there when the sun comes out again. But until then, I'll dance, I'll dance, I'll dance, I'll dance, I'll dance. I'll dance in the rain, in the rain.
Boy, I don't want to hear no more water in this city. I'm sitting here about to cry. We've been dancing in the rain all week, y'all, in this flood. That is Dance in the Rain by the one and only Tanya Coleman, wife of Ryan Coleman, youngest daughter of Bishop Danny Coleman, and daughter-in-law of Bishop Terrence Coleman. Dance in the Rain, y'all. Tanya Coleman. That's a world exclusive right here on Wake Up. Well, I said that. Did Hernandez play that already? Where Hernandez go? Did you feature that this week already?
Hernandez.
He beat us. See, we had exclusive rights to it last Sunday, but the flood stopped us. Anyway, let's read some of Erna's comment. That's what we need to start doing. We need to have a segment called What Erna Says and just read, just go on her Facebook.
Only when it's about you.
No. I'm talking about every week. We need to go on her Facebook post and pull one of her craziest sayings of the week that we can actually say on a Christian show. But anyway, Ernest says, heat and all. I want my dad to hear this. That's why. Heat and all. She says, we didn't go nowhere. The best live recording that has come out of St. Louis in a while. And then she says, hashtag, I said what I said. Then she came back and said, I'm telling y'all, it was the best and it was free. One offering. Who does that? B-Fact. That's who. Winning. Absolutely. It was a great time. We had a great time. Y'all here into the vocal stylings. No, I read Ernest. I read that from my pop. He's not on Facebook side. He on YouTube. That had nothing to do with me. Okay. It said Dr. Levi King Sr. presents. All right. It didn't say Levi 2 King presents.
All right, too.
Yeah. So, the one and only Elder Cedric Watts, good morning to you.
What is this horrible music in the background?
Unequally yoked.
So I pull out my Bible
on my mobile phone.
Started breaking down these scriptures, bro. I was
in my zone. I know all the St. Louis music, y'all. God blessed.
Didn't you shoot the video?
Love God just like Jesus. I don't know what that means. Anyway, y'all, it is currently 64 degrees. High is 81 today, 2 p.m. Low is 55. Fair. Mostly cloudy. No rain. Don't forget, Wake Up St. Louis is powered by The Voice, 24/7 online station. The Voice is the real deal. Anytime it can flood in a room and everything is totally engulfed in water, and The Voice keeps going. That shows you 24/7. It don't stop. It does not stop. So y'all check out The Voice. Hello, Houston, Texas. Once again, Kingdom Church Radio. Don't forget, y'all can donate to us. Cash App is MeTooMusic, the $ MeTooMusic, just to remind you, it's on the screen as well. And our PayPal is MeTooMusic@yahoo.com. Thank you to Marla Smith, who sent us a donation. I'm telling you, we get to buy some more Fabuloso and odor band, because y'all smell a little water odor when you walked in. It smells better than yesterday. My wife and them came down yesterday and clean. So it smells much better than yesterday. It was crazy. Okay, you know all music, period. That's right. I do know all music.
Hey, Al, why don't we just walk out? This is like this whole show's about 2 today.
That's because I help people.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. People love me because I help people. Okay. I hit people.
You help people?
I help people.
So if you need your next project done too, we'll help.
It's time for Today in History, brought to you by MeTooMusic City Rental, a space for your temporary worship services, weddings, funerals, and all other type of events. Contact us today at MeTooMusic.com/the city. That's METOOmusic.com/the city. And now, Today in History.
Experiencing a little static here this morning. We're trying to work it out.
We get it together. Today in history, on June the 2nd in 1863, Harriet Tubman led the Union Army guerrillas into Maryland, freeing more than 700 slaves.
That whole thing sounded funny. Read that one more time.
Harriet Tubman led the Union Army guerrillas into Maryland, freeing more than 700 slaves in 1863.
This from St. Louis. Stop reading talking like that.
All day long, baby. All day long. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what's next?
You gonna like this, Rob? Maybe not.
Marla Smith says odor band is the bomb. Is that the name of your deodorant? Go ahead.
James Augustine Haley became the first black Catholic bishop in the United States in 1875.
James who?
James Augustine Haley.
Augustine
Haley became the first black Catholic bishop in the United States in 1875, and that is your day in history. And he's black.
The views expressed in this program are not necessarily the views of MeTooMusic.
I'm not going to get on that because light skin is me is listening. I don't feel like arguing this morning.
Right, yeah. Let that go.
I'm going to move on.
Let it go. Wow.
Somebody else just gave. Let's see. Wow. Somebody else just gave. Lady Shay Baby, Sister Sharon Lockett, thank you this morning so much for your donation. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I promise we need it and we're using it. All right. Something I was about to say, man. Where are we? Let's go and pay some bills real quick. I am.
Fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King. Alvin.
Oh, Dr. Alvin Quinn.
This is your resident roaster, Rob Woody.
Man, and this is Wake Up St. Louis. We're going to pay some quick bills. We'll be back right after these messages.
How y'all doing?
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Download any of the MeTooMusic artists at the source, like Ray-Tina.
Thank you, Jesus.
Justin Shaw.
Give me one more day.
Christina Bell.
You're the source of my strength, my peace within.
The St. Louis Area Fellowship.
Jehovah Jireh, my provider.
Kai A. Panetta.
Floodgates, open up, Lord. Let the floodgates.
Phase 2. Chrissy Ransom. Jay Grant Artistry.
Realize my bare humanity. To see the intentionality of God's love for me. I can't relate to
Chanel Scott. And Scooter Lamont.
Now you said it anywhere. Got to be weary in my world.
Download any MeTooMusic artist today at The Source at MeTooMusic.com/The Source. That's METOMusic.com/The Source. All available now.
This is your boy Corn Robinson Jr. I'm tuned in listening to Wake Up St. Louis.
It's the home of the independent artist.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
With your hosts, Don, Rob, Alvin, and Two. Right here at MeTooMusic.com. MeTooMusic.com.
Wake up, St. Louis. It's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Look at your neighbor and say, I think we gon' need more than a minute, y'all. Check out my echo. Hold on.
Oh. And so, real quick, who wants to go first?
I didn't even know we were having a show this morning. So
okay, but look, this is the trip. I got the show up from last. This is from last Sunday. So everything I'm about to talk about is from a week that happened a week ago. Let's talk about this. Actor Jason Mitchell, Rob.
Oh yeah, that was mine. It was going to be.
We're going to talk about it.
So yeah, one of my favorite shows is The Chi. And
the views expressed in this program are not necessarily the views of MeTooMusic.
The star of the show, Jason Mitchell,
who played Easy.
Who played Easy? Yeah, he played in Mudbound, a whole bunch of movies. Like he was that next guy.
He was the guy coming up.
Yeah, he lost all of his jobs.
Man,
future and
in
present.
one day.
Yeah, his agency dropped him. All of that because of sexual misconduct on the job.
And all of that.
Allegations, allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
So,
and one of his main accusers was his co-star, the girl that played his girlfriend.
Yes, on The Chi.
On The Chi.
And that's, think about it now. His agency dropped him. The show dropped him. He was going to star in this movie coming out on Netflix called Desperados. They dropped him. Yeah,
is that gonna be a remake of the old movie? You think?
Probably. Yeah, man. So
Yolanda Yancey, good morning.
Dude just jacked his whole career up.
My nephew, DJ Cozart, good morning, nephew. That's crazy right there, man. But you know what? One thing I got out of that, I mean, it's kind of a twisted sense of relief, that we've gone a while. Because remember early this year and late last year, that's all we saw every day in the news. Somebody else was accused, somebody was dropped, somebody was fired. But at least we've gotten a few months off.
But did you see, you know,
Sean Pettiford?
Normally when things like this come out, other things about that person.
Yeah.
So a while ago, he was boarding a plane, and he had first class and all of that. So, Delta, they'll overbook you, so they bumped him and sent them back to the back. They tried to send him all the way back to the back. But he clowned.
Really?
Yeah, this is like it's TMZ. It was like a 3-minute video or something like that. Yeah, he clowned.
But man,
and I had never seen that video.
But if I got first class, I'd probably clown too
but
on that one.
Not like he did.
Not like he did? No. I'm going to have to go check that out. I didn't see that one.
If you'd have clowned like that, you'd have to repent.
I haven't seen that one. Oh, man. All right, Alvin, what you got?
Hey, man, this is something that, like, you know how it's like somebody tell you your mother ain't your mother? Because I believe this saying my entire life. When you riding in the car when you was younger, and the interior light come off, if you cut the interior light on, then your parents say hurry up and cut that off because we'll get a ticket.
At night,
my dad used to say that.
That is not true.
That's not true. Yeah.
Really?
That's not true.
I tell my kids
they said it's illegal to have your dome light on.
No, right.
Yeah.
It is not true, man.
I tell my kids that all the time.
My entire life.
Are you serious?
I kid you not, man.
So we can have our interior dome light. I'm doing it tonight.
You can have the interior light on because you have back in the day, like in the 40s and 30s, they only made a dome light, which reduced the visibility at night when you look out the windshield. But with map lights and how the lights, it is just completely.
Hey, Wake Up St. Louis audience! Tonight we need to have a dome light on parade. Now let's have a parade down Union. Let's go down Union. No. What's one of the worst streets to drive down in St. Louis for police?
Union?
It used to be Lucas and Hunt back in the day.
Oh, now they might still write
you mean in
tickets.
St. Louis County?
Give me a
Velda
street.
Village.
Just
Pine Line.
give me one street. Give me a strip.
You name them.
any city that got 3 policemen, you drive down.
So what?
there.
Kenlin goes through Pine Line, right?
Yep.
Yes,
so we
sir.
can drive. Let's do a dome light challenge down Kenlin tonight. Everybody meet me tonight. 9 p.m.
They might pull you over just because. Be like, what are you doing in this neighborhood?
I did not know that was.
Man,
I've been telling my kids that since they were kids.
Dude, I sat there and argued that, man. Like, it hurt my heart. Like, no, you are wrong.
We should get about 30 cars and everybody just.
I know, man.
I'll be
I'll be in the middle so
do
they
that.
can't pull me over. Whoever's the front and the end, they gonna get you.
Oh man. Okay, so here's mine right here. Did y'all see the article? I meant to send it to y'all. Did y'all see the article that this is the 37th anniversary for Say Man Somebody?
No, it's not.
It came out in 1982, which about 90%, 85, 87% of the film was filmed out of St. Louis. What was the church? Down on Washington. Not Washington Metropolitan. Is it Holy Metropolitan? I think it's Holy Metropolitan. I believe that's down on Washington. That's where it was filmed, the concert footage. Anyway, it was just remastered. And also some new scenes were added. So now they said it looks like it has great quality. It's HD now. And they've added some new scenes, some offstage discussions with them. But they just did a viewing for the Smithsonian. What is the new music historical culture museum that Quincy Jones has them do it? The Smithsonian. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, in D.C.
Yeah, that's the one. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they released it for that. It's being entered into that. And he's going, yeah, that's the one. Anyway, so they did the viewing at the Oprah Winfrey Theater and St. Louis's own Mama Zella Jackson Price, who comes on and listens from time to time. She was on the panel. She's the only living cast member of Say Man Somebody.
Is, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The only living cast member. So that's just great news to know that they're recognizing her and honoring her.
Greg was on there.
But he wasn't a cast member.
But he was on there.
Well, Malcolm Speed was on there.
Malcolm Speed.
Sonny Ward.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of
Aunt Jewel Taylor from Jewel and Converted was in the choir. Somebody else. Well, LG Scott was playing Oregon, but he's not here anymore.
I was guilty.
Right. But yeah, so all of let me see what people are talking. They said Lucas and Hunt, Kings Highway. Tony Town says, good morning. Oh, wow. My parents told me the same thing. And now me too. I've never heard I thought that was against the law. I've heard that my whole life. Kevin Wiggins, my brother, says, good morning, felons. Yes, sir. I said felons. Good morning, fellas. Lady Janice McCoy, good morning to you. She says, that's why you check things out for yourself. Absolutely. Yolanda Yancey says, yes, Dr. Mary Beth Gentry.
We didn't have Google in 81.
Dr. Mary Beth Gentry looked like a little girl in that film, even though that was only 37 years ago. She was in the audience because they featured her mother. Her mother came up and prayed, I believe, in the film for Dr. Thomas A. Dorsey. But I also read an article that Dr. Mary Beth Gentry will be featuring the film, doing a viewing at this year's Convention of Choirs and Chorus. What's the exact title? I'm sorry, y'all. I promise, Miss Janice McCoy, Yolanda Yancey, that is no disrespect. I just don't remember the exact. No disrespect at all.
National Convention of Gospel Choirs
and Choruses, right?
Choruses.
Yeah, National Convention of Gospel Choirs and Choruses. No, LG Scott did not pass away, I don't think. No, he was just here.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
Gregory Geddes. Yeah, he was just here recently.
Greg Geddes was in there.
Greg Geddes was in there. What's his new name, bro? He has a new name. Well, it's been there for like 20 years now, but
Victory, I don't know.
Come on. My name is, oh, my. Wait a minute. Alvin, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
My name is Victor.
What is an alligator that wears a vest?
What?
An investigator. Go ahead, man.
Do it.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
That was so bad it made me laugh. Mr. Truman.
That's the point.
Mr. Truman, good morning to you. Is that Eddie Truman? The one and only elder pastor minister Eddie Truman. Marlon Smith said, my parents told me drinking coffee made me black too. And they were saved when they told me.
Made me black.
So it's National Convention of Gospel. Yeah, so Rob was right. Jahari is his new name. Jahari.
Oh, okay, that's good.
They say Rube. Valencia says Rube, but Rob. Jahari Jabir. Greg Garrett. Thank you, Erna, for his last name. Okay, so that's that. So that's say amen somebody. Did you all check out the All in the Family Jefferson's Live?
I did.
What you think?
Jamie Foxx was hilarious, man. When he messed up, that was
funny.
Yeah. But since I grew up watching that stuff, I was picking that thing apart. Like, I wouldn't have cast Woody Harrelson.
But he turned out to do better to me than Jamie Foxx did as George.
Yeah, I just wanted
George made it feel like a spoof.
it was just the look of it for me for Woody Harrelson. Yeah, but
okay.
Nobody could do.
Now, have Carol O'Connor? Have you gone back and watched the original episode?
Yeah.
To compare, I went back and watched it this week. My mother sent it to me. It was right there.
The lines were there. Yeah,
the lines were there. Few things that I noticed that were different.
I'm just glad Marla Gibbs was a part of it.
That was great.
Yeah.
Now that really pulled it together.
Yeah.
That took it from
Jamie
good
was too
to
tall,
watch to
though.
good.
Jamie was too tall.
You know what? Jamie made it feel like a Saturday Night Live sketch.
He did. Yeah.
2,
He felt like he was playing Sherman Hemsley playing George Jefferson.
Yeah.
It's like he was trying to act like him. But it was still very entertaining. It's still worth the watch.
I thought Gloria and Meathead, I thought they were pretty good.
Marissa Tomei was surprisingly good.
She was really good.
Meathead was natural.
Yeah.
He was very good. Yeah. Lionel, I really like Lionel. He was good.
Yeah.
I was shocked that Wanda Sykes was natural. It wasn't like she was playing Isabel Sanford playing Wheezy.
Yeah.
She was just natural playing the role.
Yeah, it just threw me off though.
But Jamie Foxx was over the top to me.
Yeah.
His was like, it was a spoof.
I felt like we could have had someone better than Wanda Sykes for Wheezy.
She was Wheezy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my little brother, Mr. Truman.
I thought, it could have been cast better than that.
No, I mean that's his little brother, Mr. Truman.
Yeah, I wasn't buying the whole Wheezy. I wasn't buying her as Wheezy.
You weren't?
Nah.
Well, she surprised me a little bit.
Because her voice is too high. And first, the tone of her voice, you need somebody with a kind of a deep,
Who played Flores?
Play who?
The housemaid.
She did. Marla Gibbs.
Oh, okay. No, I thought they did like I thought they did the whole.
You know what I needed here? I'm gonna give it a sampler. Cause I need to sample some of this stuff and replay it instantly. That was funny, man.
You need to grab that Kawhi laugh. I gotta get
that. Okay,
That's the funniest thing.
Every joke he tells, I'm gonna put it on him.
That's the funniest.
Erna says she watched it. She says she thought they were both great. Bringing Marla Gibbs back was awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was definitely worth the watch. Now, I'm gonna tell you the truth. So Miss Leah West says should have Janet DuBois sing the theme again. I really enjoyed Jennifer.
Yeah, she was good.
For a minute, man, I got the chills like I was at church. It felt so churchy, man.
I thought that was good.
She did a great job. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed that. All right, let me see what else we got. We talked about the American culture. Oh, that's what I'm asking y'all. What it's called? It is the American. It's the National Museum, Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture. That's that's where they have. So it says, "Say Man, Somebody," 1982 film, 37th anniversary, and has been restored and has new scenes for the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History. Now, I had a conversation this week about the director, who is George Nuremberg. George Nuremberg. This man is only in his 50s. When they say his name, you expect this old man. This man is in his 50s. They said he did the film when he was very, very young. Obviously, if it was 37 years ago. So we are working currently on trying to see if we can get a showing, if they're going to bring a showing here in the St. Louis area. So y'all stay tuned for that. For those who have not seen, just let me know real quick. How many of you all just type in the comments yes or no? Let us know if you have seen Say Amen Somebody. I saw it at the High Point Theater in 1982 when it came out. I was 7 years old. My parents took me to see it. All right. Has anybody seen Aretha Franklin yet? Amazing. I still haven't seen it. Rob, we can go this week now, man. Yeah. Stuff has slowed down. What's my name? Muhammad Ali was good up on Rob's recommendation.
Was great.
It's gonna have to be a continuation.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What is it on? What is it?
HBO. So you're not gonna see that.
Never gonna see it.
Not till 30 years when they finally put it on.
When it comes on Channel 11, KPR, I'll be watching it. Until then, Golden Girls.
We talked about new music, Red Hands, Your Will. Did y'all listen to that project yet? I sent it to you. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, man.
Man, I listened to for the last 2 days by accident, and the first time I listened when it first came out, it didn't really quite grab me. But now, man, for some reason, every single song is gripping and grabbing me, and that's Jonathan Nelson's Declarations. That is a great project. I don't know what season I was in when it first came out that it did not. I just didn't really pay attention or something, and I listened the whole week. So, man, it's really good. So y'all be sure to check that out. I see some yeses for Lady Wynetta Whittier says she saw it twice. Marla Smith says no.
Tina Grimes says Central Park 5 is a must see. That's something that's on my list to watch.
Is that on Netflix?
Yep.
Yeah, I read about that. That's worth
okay, I gotta check that out. Check that out. Did y'all see? What is it talking? What is it? See You Yesterday? Something like that on Netflix. New black show, Spike Lee, a black movie rather. I put it on my favorite list.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put it on my list to come home and find my wife and daughter.
It's
watching
not gonna
it
be.
without me.
It's not. It's It's not gonna. Yeah. It got some twists in there, man. It's not gonna be. You think it's like a kid movie at first when you first start watching, but it's actually really good.
Oh man, Covenant Church. Thank y'all for your donation on this morning. We really appreciate that. Man, really, absolutely thank you. This is a celebrate. I need some shout music on this morning. Thank everybody for donating on this morning. Hey, have y'all heard the news? I got to get back to the, So last week, Rob told, I think that was Rob. Rob, was that? Yeah, that was you who told me about the Impossible Burger at Burger King after the recording.
I did.
So my wife and I left the recording, went and had the Impossible Burger. It is unreal. Like, I sat there, I took the first bite, I said, nah, this is a Whopper. This is a real Whopper. Like, this is real. So I told my mother about it, about the Impossible Burger, and she said, I read that they have carcinogen and all that stuff in it. And I was like, my mama always fall for these pranks on, people sending her messages on the internet about, all this. I keep my mom on Snopes to find out what's false. I go and read and find out it's true. 11 times. It found 11 times more than anything else. So now Red Robin's, Burger King, Cheesecake Factory, everybody carries Impossible meat. Impossible, but it is so good, man. So, yeah, y'all check into that. If you're out there eating that Impossible meat, read it for yourself. Don't take my word. Go read it for yourself and check that out.
I haven't tried one. I thought I'd tell you, though.
Now you got me with, the same chemical they use in Roundup that this family just won a $2 million lawsuit is the same chemical in Impossible meat.
Wow.
I read it for myself this week.
Wow.
Well, I got some Roundup in the car. You want me to
I might as well just drink a cup.
Right.
After I had, and my wife gave me half of hers. So I ate mine and half of hers. Man. Yolanda Yancey says gospel historical. Yes, it is. Museum being built in Chicago now. Movie will be seen in St. Louis. I have not seen the movie. I've only watched the video. I've heard the late Kenneth Kenny Ryan was also in the original. Yes, I believe he was. I do remember seeing. I think he was in the choir, in the interfaith choir, wasn't he? Or was he sitting in the audience? I'm trying to remember. But yes, you are right. So yeah, we definitely will keep you all informed when they're going to show Say Amen Somebody. Y'all know I'm an advocate for history and for education. So you must see. I don't think any artist in St. Louis. I think you should stop performing and making CDs. This is my personal thought. I don't usually give my opinion, but I think you should stop until you at least go watch Say Amen Somebody and know the history and what part St. Louis plays in the history of gospel music. Pastor Mickey King, Mission Taco has an impossible taco. It is delicious. Delicious. Is that Pastor Mickey King? I can't see the picture, y'all. Or is that my sister? I can't never tell. Both of them have Mickey King. I think that's Pastor Mickey King.
What's funny is, man, growing up watching, I ain't gonna cut you off.
Go ahead, I cut you off all
growing
the
up
time.
watching, Say Amen Somebody. You watched O'Neal Twins and all that stuff. Never, and then I ended up like at 19 or something,
playing for the
them.
O'Neal Twins. Yeah, that's got to be surreal.
Hilarious.
That's got to be surreal. Rob has some of the greatest O'Neal Twin stories that I will never let him tell on the air.
Will not.
He has some of the greatest. Yeah, Qdoba does have. I see that, Yolanda. Qdoba has Impossible Meat as well. So I'm staying away from it right now until they take the Roundup out of it. Allegedly now, so we don't get in trouble. But that's what they're reporting.
Take Roundup out of it.
Yeah. How you going to eat Roundup, man? You spray Roundup and you about to pass out. Okay, so... Lady Whitenetta Whittier says it is so good. They do have veggie burgers, but you won't see it on the drive-thru, only on the inside. Yeah, that Impossible Burger is something else. Okay, one has to go. Y'all ready? Because it's time to get out of here. 8:53 a.m. Y'all ready? Everybody play along. Let's go. Speaking of burgers, and see, I put this on here last week before I even knew about the Impossible Burger. Burgers. McDonald's, take your pick. It could be a quarter pounder. It could be a Big Mac. McDonald's, White Castles, or Rallies. Those are the three choices.
McDonald's,
White Castle,
Rallies. One has to go.
McDonald's.
Really?
Burgers? Yeah.
Y'all didn't like the Big Macs?
Yeah,
I used to love Big Macs. Seeing as though I have not eaten a hamburger in 22 years this year. McDonald's, which one is not an option?
White Castle.
Oh, White Castle. That's
especially a double cheeseburger.
That's a mainstay.
Justin Gilmore says McDonald's has to go. Janicia says
McDonald's doesn't taste like they used to back in the day.
Jay Nishia says McDonald's has to go. I thought that was my niece Janicia. Marcus French, he on the YouTube side today. What's up, Marcus? He says Rallies has to go. I see a lot of McDonald's here. Everybody is McDonald's.
And your wife says Rallies.
Your wife says Rallies has to go. Boy, Big Buford from Rallies back in the day used to be so good.
That Big Buford? Oh, man.
Do they still have those?
I haven't been to Rallies in a while.
Man, Charles Barrage is on this morning. Everybody says McDonald's. My big sisters. Good morning, Jocelyn. Jocelyn Grinston. Charles Barrage says McDonald's. Marlon Smith says McDonald's. Miss Leah West says McDonald's. Lady Juanetta Whittier says McDonald's. Kimberly Moore Satterfield says Mickey D's. Reverend Anthony Wiggins says buy McDonald's. Erna Fritz says White Castle is not an option. I know that's right. It is not.
Have you had the brisket sandwich from there?
No, I mean
it's pretty tasty.
Brisket from where?
White Castle.
Is that a seasonal thing?
I don't
like
know.
Around this time of year, holiday?
It's my first time seeing, but it's great.
Brisket.
Craig Edwards says cancer burgers. Those shrimp nibblers from White Castle are phenomenal.
They kill.
Oh, that's right. That is Lady Jerry Prather. That's from Liberty Church. That's right. I forgot. Wife of Pastor Jimmy Prather. I did know that. Okay, here we go. Group or choir? You ready? We talking about group or choir, not the leader of the group. We just talking about the choir, the group. Ty Tribbett's Greater Anointing. James Fortune's Fire. J.J. Harrison's Youthful Praise.
James Fortune's Fire.
Huh. Okay. Alvin?
I would say James Fortune.
I'm a little torn. Who is not an option? Ty Tribbett is not an option for me. I'll say that.
That's a hard one right there. Yeah. Youthful Praise got some. You go back even to their first album. They got some good stuff.
Is that the God is an Awesome God album?
Yeah. That's what's.
When Jesus ascended to heaven.
Yeah, man.
He said,
I probably would have to say,
leave you alone.
Yeah, Youthful Praise wouldn't be an option.
That's a cut, though.
Yeah, that's a cut.
Did y'all get the last J.J. Harrison album? It was like a best of where they re-recorded all of those songs. That's on there too, Rob.
Is it? Oh yeah.
This album is amazing. Yeah, they did all of the hits.
You know, Jonathan Dubose, MD that first album, man.
I gotta go. I got it. I gotta go back and listen.
Those are his arrangements. All those.
I gotta go back and listen. I gotta go back and listen. So
killing.
I think that's Pastor Mickey King, y'all. I just can't see it.
No, that's her.
That is her. Okay. So Pastor Mickey King says J.J. Harrison has to go. Jesse Prather says bye Ty. Wow. Crystal Ransom says my sister says J.J. Harrison has to go. Lady Whitehead Whittier says Youthful Praise has to go. That's J.J. Harrison. Charles Barrage says Ty Tribbett first or second. Well, I said Ty and Greater Anointed. Yeah. So the first group. Lady Whitehead Whittier says Ty Tribbett is not an option. There we go, Lady Whittier.
That first Ty Tribbett
The studio album.
Oh my goodness.
The studio album. With the original version of Everything to Me.
Every time I wake up in the morning. God is there.
But that's the second album.
Yeah, but that's the one.
You can find the first
that's the one
studio
with John B. Key on it.
Right. You can find the first studio album on YouTube. It was an independent album. They got a couple of jams on it.
Well, that was the first recognized album. Yeah.
Absolutely. The national
That album is nice.
That is. It's super nice. Let me see. Yolanda Yancey says, Ty Tribbett is not an option. By fire. James Fortune has to go by Kimberly Moore Satterfield. Craig Edwards says by McDonald's. Miss Leah West says hard one. Pamela Duncan, my cousin, says J.J. Harrison has to go. Marcus French says fire.
I don't really listen to James Fortune, so on a regular basis. So that was
and his last album was a double disc. I think
so easy for me.
He had a lot of music. Lady Jerry Prather says by James Fortune. Wow. Okay, we're moving on real quick. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. Overall. I said overall. I ain't just talking about movies. I'm not just talking about stand-up. I'm not just talking about TV shows. I'm talking about everything. Overall, one has to go. Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx, Dave Chappelle. Not stand-up comedy, just everything. Entire
Jamie Foxx goes
catalog. Man. If you take away Jamie Foxx, you lose Ray.
You sure do.
I'm good with that.
That's an
phenomenal.
Important movie.
Yeah, that was phenomenal
for our time.
Yeah, but
I'm just playing the advocate.
Can't take away Martin because the Martin show is.
You can't take away Martin.
Oh my gosh.
I'm saying Jamie.
I'm going to have to say Jamie, man. Just by
that's a hard one, though.
I can't take away Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle is not an option for me.
So Dave Chappelle is not an option.
Yeah, he's not an option.
Let me see.
The only thing they have over Dave Chappelle is movies.
Creativity wise,
what did he do? He did Half Baked,
which is funny,
and he was in the Clumps.
But that's one of the best. That's
Nutty
one
Professor.
of the best.
Maybe it's time for Reggie to talk about your mama a little bit. You the man, Reggie.
Right. That's one of the best scenes of all time in movies. Okay, so you said Jamie Foxx. Let me see.
Man, it's so fat his belt size is the equator.
I see Miss Leah West says by Jamie Foxx. Miss Denise Jackson says by Martin Lawrence.
No way.
Jocelyn Grinston says Jamie Foxx. Pastor Mickey King says Jamie Foxx has to go. Yolanda Yancey says bye Dave.
You might not be black if you didn't watch Martin. I'm sorry.
Michael Bradford nephew says bye Jamie Foxx. Did y'all see Mike Bradford this week down here helping us clean up water? And I dared him to run across the floor and slide.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I went live. Yeah, he did it. I'm talking about he smacked the ground, didn't slide anywhere. He hit it and just stayed still. You got to watch that. Craig Edwards says GA. Man, light skin is me. Take your fast forward and move it all the way to the end so you can catch up to the live show. He all the way behind.
He answered questions from 3 weeks ago.
Okay, Lady Wynetta Whittier says Martin is not an option. I love Lady Wynetta Whittier.
Martin is definitely not an option.
Kimberly Moore Saddlefield says by Jamie Foxx. Miss Leah West says Martin is classic. Joy Woody says by Jamie Foxx. Erna Berner says Dave is not an option by Martin.
Wow.
What?
It was a Martin marathon on last night. I was like, I'm just going to watch this one episode. I ended up watching like
Martin,
4 or 5 of those
Martin
things.
episodes like Lay's chips.
Yeah.
You can't just eat one at all. Miss Mary Vita Jones says by Jamie Foxx. By Jamie Foxx. Dave being in tights. He was funny in being in tights. Dave Chappelle. I forgot about that. He was funny in that. Lady Wynetta Whittier says Dave took himself out. Dave is an option by. That's Yolanda Yancey. Charles Barrage says Dave Chappelle. Wow. Pamela Duncan says by Dave, even though I like his genius. Zito, man, this is our 30th anniversary, y'all. Me and Fonzito been brothers and best friends. This is our 30th year talk on phone every day. But after today, it is. You're talking about by
I
Dave
don't realize
Chappelle.
the impact that the Chappelle show made.
It totally changed.
Man.
One of my favorites, I like when he was he was black, he didn't know it, he was a Klansman.
That's the best.
That one, and one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, Lady Jerry Prather says, see you later, Dave. Pastor Alex Panetta, my brother, says, bye, Jamie Foxx.
Hey.
Marcus French says, Dave gotta go. Go ahead.
You know what would be a good one gotta go?
What?
Chappelle's show in Living Color and Mad TV.
Mad TV gotta go.
Mad TV was
it was funny,
good,
but in comparison, it's gotta go. Dude, I used to watch it.
I think
every week.
I would say Mad TV gotta go.
Well, which one you gonna say you go?
Mad TV.
Okay,
but,
well,
it was good though.
It was good.
It was good, not good, but in that order, they gotta go.
Yeah.
Tony Towns says, well wishes, Jamie. Bye. So it looks like today, the winner or the loser, however you want to look at it, is Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
He lost today. William J. Bayless, what's up, bro? Good morning to you. All right, let's move on real quick. One has to go. We got 2 more left. I got to get out of here. I got to get to church. Yeah. Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, Gladys Knight. Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, Gladys Knight.
Diana Ross
got to go.
Wow.
Diana Ross.
Endless Love. Did she do Endless Love?
Mm-hmm.
Endless. The one right here.
All the Motown
do you
stuff.
know who you're going to?
Not something I would listen to. Go ahead.
Really?
Yeah. Keep going.
Okay, Diana Ross got to go.
Yeah.
Who's not an option?
Aretha?
Aretha's not an option.
Oh, my goodness.
Not an option.
Genius.
Not an option. Okay, where y'all at, everybody? Jesse Prather says, bye, Diana. Bye, Diana. Bye, Di. Crystal Chrissy Ransom says, bye, Diana. Craig Edwards says, bye, Jamie Foxx. Would you?
Man, you are way behind.
Man, what do you got, 3G?
No,
Stop
he
dancing, man. Actually, look at he over there dancing.
he using dial-up, man.
Oh, man. Mike Bradford says Diana. Jocelyn Grinson says Diana. Charles Barrage says Gladys Knight. Nakia says Diana. Lady Wynetta Whittier says Diana. Anthony Wiggins says Gladys is not an option. Tony Towns says it's been good, Diana. Bye-bye. Joy Woody says Diana. Charles Barrage says just the Wiz alone keeps Diana.
She can still go bye-bye.
Right, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Ease on down the road.
See
bye.
ya.
Lady Jerry Prather says Diana. Marcus French says Riri. Aretha is not an option.
Thank you for giving us Tracy Ellis Ross.
See her new show coming out?
Yeah.
Mixed-ish or something like that?
She's
Yeah.
really good in Blackish.
And she has a spinoff coming out, Mixed-ish or something like that, about her as a child.
And her son can really act too. What's his name? Evan.
Diana Ross's son. Yeah, absolutely. He's in one of them shows I don't watch now. One of those adult like shows, not adult like that, but I mean, I just can't think of the name. Anyway, Jesse Prather says Mama's Family, different strokes. Give me a break. I don't know. I loved Mama's Family.
Yeah,
man.
that was good. Yeah.
Vince, Naomi, man, that was good. What was Mama's best friend?
I'm gonna have to let go. Give me a break.
Iola.
Give me a break. Got to go on that.
Yeah, give me a break. Might have to go.
Different strokes can't get rid of different strokes. No, the world don't move.
Right. Anthony Wiggins says Diana was not even at Aretha's funeral. Alfonso says Diana can't sing, but I dig Tracy. Wow. There we go. Light skin is me caught up. He says bye Diana. Even though we're moving on to the next one. Last one. Okay, here we go. Growing up. Y'all ready? Listen to what I'm saying. Growing up. This is when we were growing up, coming up. One has to go. Saturday morning TV, Saturday night TV, or right after school TV. Ooh, that's a good one.
Saturday night TV.
Saturday night TV.
Saturday night TV because we had to be in the bed early, so I couldn't watch it. So Saturday night TV go for me. But
remember, listen. Remember what you're talking about.
Three Stooges.
You talking about Three Stooges, Showtime at the Apollo,
Showtime,
wrestling,
yeah.
roller derby,
all the shows I was not allowed to watch.
You gotta remember, Amen.
Yeah.
That came on at 7 o'clock.
That's Saturday night. In the wintertime, it's dark. You got Amen. What else came on? It was another black show used to come on that they put up after Amen.
227.
227, Marlon Gibbs.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh.
Come on, man.
Saturday morning,
right after school. I'll go right after school.
But Saturday morning, what's not an option for me is Saturday morning. I would pick right after school.
Right after
what
school
was right
goes.
after school? I don't even remember.
Remember they used to do those after school specials?
Yeah.
And then remember like Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Looney Tunes. But remember in the afternoon
Tom
they would
and
play
Jerry
stuff like
and all them.
They would in the afternoon play What's Happening, Sanford and Son.
I know, man. That's hard.
Different Strokes used to come on in the afternoon.
That's hard, man. Yeah, but that was Different Strokes. That was after Different Strokes initially was prime time.
Yeah, but I mean, when we were coming up, they moved into syndication. That's when I started watching Mama's Family and Mayberry RFD and Andy Griffith. After school, man, was, even though that was just a little bit right before school got out. Okay, everybody saying Saturday morning. My sister says I can't, she can't. Anthony Wiggins says Saturday night has to go. Miss Leah West says Saturday night. Miss Mary Vita Jones Moorhead says Saturday night. Kimberly Moore Satterfield says after school. Nate Kill says after school. I'm moving on. My comments are appearing late in the feed. Okay. Because I had to go to church anyways. That's Joy. Well, for my time, Saturday morning can go. Consider the source. Michael Bradford is what, 22-ish? Right. By that time, they got rid
Hannah
of
Montana gotta go.
Right. And did y'all hear why they changed that? I just watched the it's on YouTube. Check out the documentary why they got rid of Saturday morning TV. It was a bill that was passed where they said that you had to have a certain amount of educational program. Do y'all remember all of a sudden they changed to like Jack Hanna, like about Bill the animals and Bill Nye, all of that.
It's boring now.
Yeah, they totally killed Saturday morning. But these kids nowadays, man, are not able to appreciate life because now they can watch everything back to back to back to back.
Plus, they wake up and just jump right on PlayStation or Xbox.
Absolutely. Yeah, Three Stooges on. Craig Edwards said Three Stooges on Saturday night is priceless. Like you can't get rid of that. Marcus Lampkin says Tuckdale's laugh out loud. Man, DuckTales. Have y'all seen how skinny Marcus has gotten?
Oh yeah, man.
That dude is so small. All right, that's it, y'all. It's 9:09. I gotta go to church. I am
fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
Dr. Alva Quinn, because I was waiting on Don, but he ain't here.
This is your resident roaster, Rob Woody.
And y'all, we'll see y'all next week.
Holla at your boy.
We got a classic for you.
Squad.
We play the classics too on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yep, right there. Yeah.
Chris and Kyle.
In times like these, Bishop Wide-Eye Greenlee, Higher Heights Christian Church. We play the classics, y'all. It's the jam. Let's go, Larry Johnson. Somebody tag Larry Johnson.
Kevin Kelly.
Kevin Kelly, Snoopy, Larry Johnson. Ralph Mason. Roy Bland, I think, on percussion. And Derek Ward. Yep. Hey, girl. I'm singing over this, I'm sorry. Like this. And grips the solid rock. Top.
Come on, everybody. You know what you love it.
Somebody tag Larry Johnson.
Come on, give me some 3-part homie on this anchor. Come on.
Anchor. we go.
The only one. Be very sure.
Oh, yeah. It's a jam, y'all.
Be very sure.
Your anchor holds and grips the solid rock. Jesus. Alvin.
He is the one.
He is the one that rocketh Jesus. The only one.
The only one.
The only one. Oh my God. That's how he played bass too in the wrong octave. The octave too high.
Be very sure.
Your anchor holds and grips the solid rock.
He is the rock of
My salvation.
He is the ruler of your nation. He is the rock of my salvation. He is the ruler of your nation. He is the rock of my salvation.
Marcus French say Alvin don't know this. He just got saved.
He's Baptist.
Quartet.
It's a jam, y'all. Come on, sing along. We don't hear y'all. Brandon Moe, here we go.
He is the rock. He is the rock. He is the rock.
Come on, Alvin, where you at?
He is the rock. He is the rock. He is the rock.
No, you didn't.
He is the rock.
Come on, Alvin. Sing it.
He is the rock.
Sing it.
He is the rock.
I'm waiting for the parts to break up. Let's go.
He is the rock.
There it is. Let's go. Come on, Alvin. There you go. Alvin, come on, all the tenors.
He is the rock. 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 He is the rock.
Yeah. It's the jam.
He is the rock. He is the rock.
Wait for Ralph to It's coming.
He is a rock. He is a rock.
I hear you singing, Miss Mary Vita Jones Moorhead. Sing. Come on, Erna Burner. I hear you. Woo! I hear you, Larry Lawrence D. Johnson. There go Ralph. Kevin Kelly, you know Kevin Kelly's licks, boy. It's real. There it is. Oh, yeah. Put your hands together.
Put your hands together.
Put your hands together.
Let me see you clap your hands. Okay.
Look at that, joining us, the one and only Bishop Wide-Eye Greenlee. He says, still true.
Yes, sir.
He is the rock. Yes, sir. And
Kevin Kelly, I see you watching, bro.
there he is, Kevin Kelly.
Get it.
Ah,
Come on,
yeah.
give it up. Give it up.
That is the one and only. I'm still trying to see why everybody say that when Jesus said, upon this rock I shall build my church, and they say he talking to Peter, but then it says that Jesus is the rock. He is the rock. So I'm trying to see why people still preaching that. Anyway, I am
Fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
Dr. Alvin Quinn.
Rob Woody Squad.
Thank you, Bishop Wide-Eye Greenlee and the Higher Heights Christian Church for reminding us who the real rock is. Y'all better go read that scripture and find out that Jesus wasn't really talking to him. He was addressing Peter, but Jesus is the rock. Read that scripture again. Thank you for reminding us, Bishop Greenlee. He is the rock. Love y'all. See y'all next week.
It's Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.